Hey, good morning, healthy people. Happy Monday, July 2nd, 2018. Today's journal prompt question is what are your goals? Your short term goals. We're going to say short term is very short term this month alone, because sometimes you need to stay on track so that you know what it is that you're actually looking for. So, what are your goals, your short term goals for the month of July? And then the other part of that is long term, which I don't really consider the end of the year 2018 long term. I consider anything 3 to 5 years long term. However, for sake of time, we're just going to say that long term is going to be until December 31st, 2017. If you do have one of my workbooks, you know that one workbook asks you short and long term. One does the entire month so that you can be on track, like month 1, 2, 3, all the way 12, and then I think it's like 5 years or dear future self or something of that nature. And when I originally not the platform from that word journaling, I be having so much to say, but I'm not trying to make these videos long. All right. Anyways, but I do want to say really quick, I'm going to also put it in the post, but I want to say thank you to everybody who's in this group, participate or not participate. I really do hope the reflection questions make you stop and think. And some of the tips on, like, what tips did we just have? Fitness or faith. Hopefully people thought about faith and what that means to them. Doesn't necessarily mean church, doesn't necessarily mean a religion. Just what does faith mean to you? Being physically healthy and active daily, preferably, doesn't have to be intense to something. Hopefully you guys thought about that. And now we're moving on to nutrition. But I still had a question about those goals because come January 1, we're all super excited about new year, new me, and we all want to um, make improvements in our lives, which is fine. Everyone wants to go to the gym. The gym memberships are pushing hard. The weight loss programs are pushing hard. Everything is just it's really pushing at the beginning of the year. Enrollment in school goes up at the beginning of the year because people are saying, "Oh, I'll wait until next year," and then they start that year. A lot of times people, they don't continue that semester. They don't even make it through January to May, um, or they make it through January, May, but then they don't go back from August to December. I always say, and I had to learn the hard way, to not wait until Monday. I used to be the type of person that would wait until Monday. Oh, I'm gonna start my diet on Monday. Lo and behold, you can gain 7 pounds in 2 days if you're about that life. I was about that life, so I stopped waiting for Monday. I do it immediately. And so that's why I'm asking you guys, what were some of the goals that you might have had, New Year's resolution, habit changing commitments to yourself, or creating healthier habits to yourself that you had January 1 that you accomplished? Because I'm sure you accomplished some of them. You may have accomplished all of them, and now you're creating new ones. Are you just chilling and enjoying your hard work? Or did they not get accomplished? And, so what are they now? What are your goals? And it could be really simple. Like my hand hurts for some reason. Like, I bet y'all probably, like, you always heard them. Know what I think has happened is I don't have a computer right now, and I've been using my phone to do everything like this, and I don't have them young limbs. And so it was like, please stop, just calm down. My hand was like, you can't do all that swiping and trying to look up stuff with one hand. We need you to be like this. So it hurts. But anyways, I was saying that uh, make it small, especially if goals and things like that are new to you or hard to keep for you. So make it small. Let's say your long term goal, December 2018, is to write a book, right? I'm always trying to think of something else other than lose weight and start a business. Write a book, and you haven't started that. Do you have an outline for your book? Do you have a title? What's the genre of your book? You can start simple, and these are some things that you can do this month so that next month you can start the process. What's chapter 1 about? Everybody does things differently. For me, I'm so backwards. I would probably be like, oh, I want it to be a story about my life. What do I want the cover to look like? Because that's the cover part is fun for me. Story about my life, and I would say, 5-year-old Chisa, 10-year-old Chisa, 15-year-old Chisa, 25-year-old Chisa, 35-year-old Chisa. Those are my chapters. And then I would go back in and plop things in. That's kind of how my brain works for me to get things done. But for July, I would do all that. I would come up with the chapters, the title, the genre, how I want people to feel when they're done reading the book. I don't want it to be a woe is me story, but I do need you to know that I overcame. So where should we start? What's going to have the most impact and how should it end? These are things that I will plan out for July. And then what comes after July, August, I would say. So I'm going to write chapter 1 and 2 in August, 3 and 4 in the next month, September, and then October, so forth. And then by December, I would have my book out, but I can't leave out the part of like who's going to edit my book, who's going to create my cover, and then who am I going to distribute my books through. So these are just some of the things that you can think of that you can map out for yourself. Sorry, it's such a longer video. I'm trying to do better, y'all. I didn't journal at all, but I will, because I have some goals that I need to take care of myself, and I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Wishing you guys, I know you guys are going to have healthier, happier habits and a healthier, happier day. I got to figure out how to say that in a way that's natural for me, because I used to say wishing you all healthier, happier habits. But if I say it that way, because words are powerful, that means that you currently don't have them. And I'm going to speak life over you guys because I care. All right, talk to you tomorrow.